Hey, what I got in here today is a Deceiver pattern. That's what I'm going to try to tie for you today. I like it in that black. I've got some with some chartreuse on it, a little bit of blue underneath. It's hard to beat blue and black. I've got a 3/0 hook. It's a pretty good size hook. Like I said, I'm going to use it for bass. So, see if I can get that in there a little better so you can see it. I've got some UTC, it's 210, and hopefully this bobbin ain't too loud. It was a little loud a while ago. Sorry guys, I wasn't even thinking about it. Rub a little grease off my nose there on it. I won't start right at the beginning. It's such a long hook. Take it back to about the barb, about the point of the hook barb. Cut that tag end off of you. I've got a half of a saddle here. It's just a Chinese saddle. It's nothing real expensive. I'm going to take 4 or 5 the black feathers, and I'm just going to kind of twist them in together. I don't have them turned a certain way. I just grab them like this and twist them in with my fingers. Twist them in. And what I'll do is take 1, 2 links of the old hook, tie those in right there. I just kind of hold them up, kind of get them on top of the hook. Get those cut off for you. Tie her in a little better. Look at her, I broke my thread. Daggone it. I was laying it on it. No big deal at all. We'll get her in there. Find the old scissors there. Now I'm going to put a little flash in this thing. When I bought this flash, I thought it was pearl. Of course, flash, that pearl color and things mimics about everything laying on your desk. I've got some chartreuse stuff laying on my desk. Makes it look really green, which it could be green. I don't know. Just kind of split 2 or 3 pieces there in half. Whatever it is, I like it. I like that color. I couldn't find the, I've got the pack, but didn't have anything on it. Must have got it somewhere else, changed pack or something, I don't know. It's me, man. About the length of that. But like I said, it is supposed to be pearl. You tell me, I don't know. When you put it in there, it's almost like a peacock green looking color. Like I said, I've got some frits on my desk where I've been tying some other flies, so. Now, I've seen this pattern tied where people use braid and stuff like that. What I'm going to do is, I don't have any braid right now of the color I like. So I'm just going to take the same crystal flash and I don't know, cut off 6, 8, 10 pieces, 12. And we'll put it back here. We can catch it. Get that tied in for us. Like I said, that kind of sucks. It's such a long hook. I mean, I hate to take this long. The old fast forward on it or something. I'm going to take a little bit of glue and put down through there for that flash. And like I say, I just hold it up here and just take off with it. You don't have to do this. You can cover that whole thing in black. I mean, it's not necessary. The bucktail is going to hide. I just think it pretties it up a little bit. Fish probably won't even see it. We're not trying to thicken anything up or anything like that, build anything up. Like I say, it's a little deceiving, the size of this fly. Sheds water pretty good. It's just bucktail and feathers with some crystal flash. I'm not going to put any flash or boo in there. I think that's enough. I've got a hairline bucktail. I like hairline bucktails. I'll use it kind of from the top up here. And what I'll do is take, I don't know, about half, never really thought about half the thickness of pencil. And I'm going to kind of try and trim the end of it here and straighten it up a little bit. Clean out some of that under fur. I'm not going to stack it. First thing I want to do is try to find my glasses. I think I lost them on the Pepsi can. Pitiful. There they are. Way over there. Sorry, guys. I'm an idiot. And I'm just going to put that on the side and take a couple small pushes on it there. Pull her down a little harder. I didn't get that trim very straight, I don't guess. Put that on the side, we'll get us another piece. This doesn't need to be as thick as you think. And you'll have to kind of fill it out about, like I said, about half the diameter of a pencil. By the time you take off the under fur and stuff, gives you a little less than that, which is why I say about half the diameter of a pencil. Maybe I can straighten that out a little better. We're going to tie this one in on this side. It's kind of slick, kind of hairy. Kind of pinch her in there on each side. Kind of pull her down, get her tight. Go up to the head, kind of ramp it back. Tie it in there a little bit. Now you can see what that does is that kind of V's that out for me because I like a wider body on my fly. Just gives it a bigger profile. Catch the big hog bass. And I'm going to get a little bit of glue. You don't have to. This is just for me. I just kind of like to let it soak in there a little bit. And if you want a different color on top, now's your time. You know, now's the time. Say you want to put chartreuse on top, you know, you put chartreuse on top, or, you know, use the blue. I mean, blue's beautiful on there. Red, I mean, whatever, you know, you like. I mean, this is just something that I use. You know, just because this is the color I use don't mean, you know, it's got to be your color. I don't know what it is about that black, man, but I like black on that. Especially for largemouth. I cut a little bit bigger piece now this time. It's probably 3/4. It's not quite the width of a pencil. And like I said, by the time you take out the under fur, you've got a little bit less. If you can cut that at an angle to get that down there to ramp on there, it ties in a little better. Seems like every time I cut it, I kind of lose it. A couple wraps there, and then pull down, pull down. It'll want to slip off that. Okay, push her in there a little bit. Spin this thing up. Now it's just kind of standing back and covering it without breaking your thread. Which I'm glad I didn't again. And you could tie that bucktail further back if you want to. Sure fly, man. Or lady. Or fly tires, I should say. I like eyes on mine, so I'm gonna put a couple eyes on it. And since it's black, I'm gonna use the red eyes. But you use what you want. Use what you like. Mine's just a suggestion. I've got a couple of red 3D eyes. They're just cheap eyes I picked up somewhere. Sticky back jobs. But I still like the super glue on them. Oops. Kind of right on the hair and the thread. If I can beat it to drying. But on the hair and on the thread. I'll tell you what I do. I like to put a little solar res on mine. Look at that. Jumped up and down on me there. There we go. Don't glue your finger together. And what I'll do is I'll kind of pinch mine together like this. Kind of gives me a little, you know, in the front there. So that, you know, he's kind of looking that way. I'm going to take some solar res. I got some thin hard here. And I'll put it from eye to eye to start with. And that's what I was talking about by when I said I was going to use my fingers to kind of squeeze it together. That's it. That, like I say, that kind of gives you the point on it. I'll show you a little better here in just a second. Let me get the old head on here. Exactly where I want it here. If you've got a rotor vise, I mean, you don't need it for this, but if you've got a rotor vise, this one's not. That rotor vise will hold it straight for you, you know, so that it doesn't go up in the air like mine's doing right now, which is fine. I mean, I've just been tying other stuff, and We'll spin her around here a little bit. That's a big hook. That's a pretty good sized fly. You could use this one for pike or anything like that. Change the colors on it if you want. Use it for pike. If you're a saltwater guy, you know, use it for saltwater. I'm going to turn that a little bit for myself there. If you're a saltwater guy, oh, about to lose it out there. All right. We'll turn that thing over. Turn that guy over. Put it back in the vise for a second. Put her back in the old vise for a second. And I've got some Solares Bone Dry. I'm just going to wipe a little around that, baby. Keeps it from being tacky. Keeps it from being tacky. I'm just going to turn it while I cure it. I've got the little dog brush here. I always like to brush her out a little bit. I usually don't brush the feathers. And just kind of untangle that hair. Whatever's going to come out will come out. Pretty lucky. Didn't lose any. And guys, that's my Deceiver there. It's an old fly. It's been around a long time. It's kind of one of the flies that started it all. Good bait fish pattern. I mean, a lot of people, you know, white's original, white feathers, things like that. I'm just pretty hung up with that. Pretty hung up with that black, especially with that in there. Catch a little shimmer of it. Guys, I'm sorry video was so long. Hope you hang around for it. Maybe I'll catch you on the water sometime. Thanks for watching.